ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Witcher 3. We're about to collect our reward from kä min, I hope.
Master Geralt, a guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gates.
Did they?
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed.
Or the son and
Only
daughters
the
of
sons and
Skellige
daughters of
must.
Skellige may stay in the castle.
Right. Maybe I'll stop by another time. He has made an exception for me.
An exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar.
Oh, look at that.
Today, you're one of us.
Nice.
Come. Krakowitz.
Does it now?
How's the mood in there?
Oh, does he now? Whoops.
Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here in Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Yes.
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Well, not to me, actually. I can just keep out of court intrigue.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
shows some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So
He
you'll
seems
fight
amused.
the Vildcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey! Ah, damn it!
None of you made it without my help.
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed. Refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, we're near twins in that regard.
Don't see.
Sorry, I'm drinking tea
Talking
again.
to the Jarls.
This time it's fruity tea.
went to his
Fruity
chambers.
tea! It's nothing special
Prepare
about
your
that.
promised reward,
Just
no
like
doubt.
it.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vildcarls.
What are
Loosen
the
up your joints
Vildcarls?
after your journey.
Maybe later.
What are the Vildcarls? Cars? Report to kä min. Look, all of you. Ooh, hello. There's a girl dancing on the... Oh, well, on the food apparently, okay? I was gonna say that's pretty cool on the table, but... If you're dancing on the... Oh, look at this. You're dancing on the sausages. Better have some of those before you trample them. No, I got some bread. Well, where is Croft? Oh, that's a giant's head. Ew, doesn't look good. Croft? What the hell are you? Oh, hello, there's a quest. It's fisticuffs to be had. Come on. Who do I have to talk to join in those fisticuffs? Come on, let me in. Who's the other guy? He looks like a beast.
Hjalmar, can you?
Whoop, and there he goes.
Oh, seal shit!
Come on, get up. And I know who that is.
Take a look. Still got all my teeth?
Looks
Most of
fair
them
enough.
Did quite a number on you.
Why are you laughing? They'd have trashed you too.
Nope.
Doubt it.
That's so. Care to wager on it? Drop any one of the Vildcarls, and I'll give you my sword. End up like me, you part with yours.
My sword?
Vildcarls. Who are they?
These wild men. Live in the hills.
Shepherds then?
Aye, without the sheep. They live off killing, eat only what they hunt. And they fight like no one else.
Do they? Well, I'm in.
You're on. Start wrapping that sword for me.
Don't sell your fish till they're in the boat, Wolf.
They have nipple
You're
piercings.
taking on challengers in fistfights.
Seems like a bad idea for somebody who's hunting.
challenge to us. We're here to hit. Hit till our fists are red with blood.
Let's do this.
Gladly.
3 of them? Whoa! Dude, that was close. Oh, damn. It looks like he's got quite the punch. But I'm good at blocking, bitch. Oh, apparently I'm allowed to use my fists, which seems odd. In a fist. Ooh. Haha. You nearly got me, bitch. Parry and counterattack. Oh, that's the name of the game.
Good.
That's the name of the game. Oh, shit. Too cocky. No. There we go. That's a parry. And there goes another parry. Down he goes. Any one of the will cards. I already won the sword.
You hit good. Hard.
Indeed. Because I'm not human. Well, not completely at least.
Oh, what a fight. Smacked his gob so hard it's a wonder his brain didn't fly out of his ears. Well, lost the wager. But that were such a spectacle, I don't even mind. Here, may it serve you well.
What is it? What kind of sword is it? Is it a steel sword? It's probably a steel sword, right? Did get nothing in experience. Chalmer's steel sword. It is indeed! How strong is it? Probably not as strong as I want it to be. Oh well, it's just barely worse than the Daystar? Daystar. Oh, it's called the Daystar, right. And right now, because the Daystar needs repair, Chalmer's steel sword is actually better. So we're gonna wear it for a spell. And because we have a shit ton of runes, I'm just gonna put one in. Like, say, a Dasbog rune. Why not? For a little bit of burning. Where did that? It looks, actually, it does look surprisingly a lot like a Viking sword. I know that because I've been on a Viking excursion, not a Viking excursion. There has been, we've got a lot of burgs, which are basically, you know, like this thing, where I come from. Of course, they don't look as good as this because they're all more or less ruins, and even those who aren't ruins are not in as well a state as this one. But
Greetings, Berna.
one of those.
Feast not to your liking.
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Mm-hmm.
Svanrig is not going to vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
No, it should not. It should never, ever, in no world ever. That's just a bad idea, because that's what monarchy is.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrig, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
No, I don't think so. Just because the father was a good king doesn't mean the son's gonna be on.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby.
Well, that's
A king by the
democracy.
grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end.
Nope.
We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Geralts will see the wisdom of it.
Nah.
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
See, the thing is, I feel very strongly about this. And no first world, no, you know,
You must even
industry country
come. I've been waiting
has
for you.
monarchy. Because it's
So,
not a good idea.
feast to your liking.
And you could say,
Any
oh,
better
but
than your
England has... No,
continental
not really. They
balls?
still have a royal
Definitely
family, but
more to drink.
Queen doesn't really have that much
There
power.
is. Rolled all of it
And
out
she
of my
does shit
cellars.
all
Double meads,
in
triple,
terms of
Cintrian plum brandy, the
politics.
Hackemum spirit that
That's
burns
what the
the
Prime
mouth
Minister
like
does.
boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Does it now?
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and meat stand to gain you as much support as feats accomplished blade in hand.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote'll turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow. when the crown rests on one of my children's heads.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But uncrate blood flows in both.
And they both, although, while hot-tempered, seem fair enough.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king.
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? And yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Well, although I do understand that, somehow doubt that your little island can stand against the, well, the full force of Emir. If he chooses to attack in full force.
On the throne.
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through, the for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Well, that sounds actually quite good.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here, this bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Another sword! Nice.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
I'm
Thanks.
getting swords left, right, and center
I'm
now.
the one.
Oh, they're all cheering for Lugos. Lugos? Lugos? Isn't that the mad guy?
Damn it! Hjalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.
Well, since they chanted Lugos, I'm guessing it was Lugos? Ooh, or a bear. A fucking grizzly. Who is doing his name worthy by being really grizzly. Oh, that's two! Oh, that's three bears! Holy mother of God! I was in the middle of telling you something about Vikings and Viking swords. Anyway, the steel sword I have right now, that is a fair representation of a Viking sword. And I know it because I've seen one firsthand, at least, you know. I might not in the mint condition this one is, but in as good a condition as I think you'll ever get a sword from the from those times, from the Viking times. And of course, something you and I've seen Viking helmets, and they don't have helmets. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. I've seen Viking helmets and they don't have horns, which is something that I knew before, and you probably also knew, and I'm not telling you anything new. Vikings didn't actually put horns on their helmet, because that would be really stupid in a fight. It could easily catch a sword and, you know, do a whole lot of damage to your noggin if you put some horns on your helmet. Maybe ceremonial-wise they put... Maybe they had a ceremonial helmet.
Quick!
I don't know, but there was nothing mentioned about that, so I'm not thinking they did that.
Take my cloak.
Who is that? I don't know him. Who cares? Is that Lugos?
You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once.
Oh.
Albion!
Well,
He's
that
dead.
is a dead son. Now, who the hell is he?
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too.
You insult me, Lugos, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this.
Then come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog. calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilled. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives.
But we can find out who was it.
We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Well then, you're in good hands. Both of them are battle tested, and I'm gonna help them. And Croft seems like he's pretty capable too.
Find the guilty on Crate. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Oh look, he seems like, you know, he's back in action. Because that was the Jarl who was possessed. Damn, got ourselves a right mess. Anybody see how the bears got? Yeah, that'd be a good question.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened?
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Alright, Hjalmar is an idiot.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
Well, I'm gonna help Ceres, because she is obviously the one with the brain.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
You're a dumbass.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
I'm thinking it's that wretched woman who wants her son on the throne because he's the son of Bran.
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
How can there be torrents of blood on the wall? Isn't a torrent something that, you know, happens when water flows, or in this case, fluid, in this case blood, so it oh, never mind.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Cintron wheat, and started chugging. His
that's what
throat
we heard.
bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the
Wizardry,
bears
magic.
didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise.
Somehow this feels like it's Ermion's doing.
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Jarlborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
Well, that seems very
We've
obvious.
talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Probably. That seems clean cut. I doubt any of the craft had anything to do with that.
Broken bones.
How'd they get in?
Hard to say what exactly killed him.
So then we know that Ermion has kept a lot of stuffed bears.
Shit, no more than a kid.
So I'm guessing at least it's Ermion's bears.
Alright. What do we have here?
Examine the head.
Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange.
Right. Let's examine the limbs.
Old scar. Looks like it was sutured.
Oh, looks like those weren't actually Ermion's bears, but people who were turned into bears.
Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw.
So was it actually a druid themselves? Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. Step away.
Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope.
A bearcanthrope!
No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Okay, so maybe Ermion had nothing to do with it, and he probably hasn't, because from what I've heard, somehow he was like a buddy to...
All the horns are empty.
Definitely to Krach. I think somehow to Geralt too. They knew each other. They knew each other when Ceres was still small.
Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
Who can brew a potion? Is she a peddler?
Skald's played his last.
Peddler, is that the right word? Oh, can I actually burn him? Nope, that's something else entirely. Fine. Apparently I don't need to examine another bear, which is just fine. To me!
Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
Poor young Lugos. Poor young Lugos I didn't really care about, because I never knew him. Where the hell is the mead and the tankards? Not here. That's for sure. Oh, those are barrels. Hello, there's a drinking horn.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And... human blood.
Well, can you be sure it was spiked with human blood, or did that just get in because, you know, there was blood
Those
splashing
weren't
around?
bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
berserkers.
Oh, what? They're called berserkers? Haha, berserk. No, that's not it.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle.
Well,
Stuff
that's...
of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Nope.
Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield.
Also, yeah, it's kind of meant symbolically. They turn to animals on the battlefield as, you know, they completely go rabid and just go into a bloodlust. They don't actually turn into animals.
Think I know what caused them to transform.
in the
mead
traditional sense of berserkers.
Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Oh, there's another druid other than Ermion? Would you look at that? Interesting, isn't it? Is it mayhaps Ermion's pupil, apprentice, or something? Oh, Hjort. No, it's the druid from the other guy, from the other Jarl.
Freyr or a mother.
Spikeroo.
May the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr
Doesn't look any younger than Ermion. If anything, he looks older than Ermion.
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Marjoram.
And that does what?
Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Isn't poppy's milk the stuff that makes you immune to poisonous gas? Oh yeah, I could do that in a cave where there's a lot of poison gas.
But only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate marjoram were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only
a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere.
Mardrome seems
Never
to
heard
be
of
the bad
We have
guy
another name
here.
for it on the continent. Psilocybe, I believe.
Oh, Psychobilly.
Alright,
Sorry.
Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help.
Man, he
Blood
does have
and
quite the
marjoram.
nose, doesn't he?
The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs.
And why
the
was it
cellars,
only in the
maybe?
horn?
Come on, we could find some clues there.
Well, you say go on, and then I'm the one who runs first. Is that it? Come on, run a little bit, woman. We've got a killer to find. Don't dawdle around. There we go. That's
we
better.
must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands.
Well, your
Castle's at
brother
war
is already doing that.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
Really? Well, then it's high time for it. Maybe we should just do nothing and let them, you know. Oh, wait. I do want
Knew
to
there'd be
for them all
trouble.
to come
It
together
was all too calm.
Funny.
so that they can, you know, maybe
Both said the same.
kick Emir's ass a little
For a
bit.
feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow. But so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
Whose wish? Sorry, I didn't listen. I just blanked out because, you know, you talk
I
a
really
lot.
hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
Well,
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you.
the poison? I thought it was used as a herb to do all kinds of things.
Stench! Is that vodka?
The kä min spirit. Someone ruined several
Holy
barrels of the
Hannah!
finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries in his mind.
Look at that! If that is all vodka, then I just have to. I
Right
just
behind
have to
you.
do this.
That's a relief.
Ah, it's not burning. It's not vodka. Oh, wait a minute. Does vodka burn? It only has 40% if it's just standard vodka. I tried. Honestly, I tried setting various kinds of spirits on fire, and I'm, you know, whiskey
This
didn't
mead's
burn.
clean.
At least the whiskey I tried didn't burn. 46% it had too. You know, you would think it burned. Most vodkas which you can
Nothing
buy
here either.
in your most vodkas you can buy in your in shops don't have more than 40%, so I don't think vodka burns too. It has to be high proof spirit. Oh, look at this. Time's over. Sorry, I've got to close this episode now. Thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe. Bye.